Let's bow our heads in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to do the business of the city. We ask that you give us guidance and grace as we move forward. In your name, Jesus, we pray. Amen. That being said, move on to minutes. Council members, you have the opportunity to review your meeting minutes. Are there any adjustments to the minutes as presented to you today? In your package. There are no adjustments. Will entertain a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
So moved.
Motion and second. Is there any discussion? Not, we'll move to a vote. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Finger check ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 2, item number 1 on unfinished business board appointments. We have 3 appointments on the library board to consider for us today. The first one is Mr. John Paluzzi. He will be a reappointment on the Aliceville Library Board. The second one is Mr. Jared Cockrell. He will be a reappointment on the library board. And the third one is Miss Geneva Ingram. She will be a new appointment on the library board. Any we can do those as a block or individually, whatever council prefers. We'll do it in a block.
Two already here and one coming on here, right? Two's already here.
Yes.
Let's go to two already in first, and then I'll make a motion on them. Then we're trying to go.
Well, if we do one on individual, I'm all individual.
Okay, okay. I'll make a motion on one.
That's fine. All right, all right. There's a motion on the floor to reappoint Mr. Paluzzi to the library board. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll move to a vote. All those, is there a second?
Okay.
The motion is second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Finger check ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 2, Jerry Cockrell, reappointment of the Aliceville Library Board. Is there a motion on the floor?
Make a motion.
Been a motion. Is there a second? Second. All those, there's a motion and a second. Any discussion? There's no more discussion. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Being a chair, the ayes have it. I'm sorry, my bad. All right, going too fast. Ayes have it. And the motion carries. Person number 3, Geneva Ingram, new appointment to the Aliceville Library Board. Is there a motion on the floor? This Geneva Ingram is former Commissioner Ingram's wife. She's a school teacher, worked out of the school system for 20 plus years. Say on back line. And she would have been here tonight, but she had a church function, so she couldn't make it tonight. And Wednesdays aren't good for her to come, but she did agree to serve. Second. There's a motion and a second on the board, on the floor to appoint Ms. Geneva Ingram. We've been asking for folks to be on, somebody volunteered, so it's good that somebody volunteered for it. And it's a new appointment, so getting new lifeblood in the system. So there's some discussion this time. Anybody? Now we can wait until we can wait till the next council meeting if you want to. That's fine. But I don't think they have a meeting. The next meeting is going to be in May, so we should need enough time. So if you want to table it, we can until the next council meeting. All right.
You withdraw your motion.
Yeah. He withdraw the motion.
Okay.
So we'll leave it on the table, and then that way she'll come to the next council meeting and get her appointed to item number 1.
Yeah, they were, I would, say it.
Okay, all right, item number 2, architect on the RFQ. There is no movement on that. We're waiting on, we're waiting on the, procedure to go forward on that. It's still a go, we're just waiting on the procedure to go forward. Item number 3, last week we had the, social media policy, had to sit on the board for a moment. Was there any adjustments or improvements, changes or alterations to item number 3? Or do you want to table it until you talk about it some more?
Okay, to population.
Is there a motion on, is there a motion?
Motion to table.
All right, the motion, there's a motion to table it. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, being that there's a motion and a second, we'll have to have a vote. Item number 1 on new business, Child Abuse Prevention Month. We have an opportunity to recognize Child Abuse Prevention Month, which is April. So we're getting ahead of the game. We were approached by, got to find a resource center, I think, community action. All right, to do it, they're giving us a proclamation. For the second time, I won't. Well, I read. Whereas preventing child abuse is neglect is a community problem that depends on the involvement of people among throughout the community. Where child maltreatment occurs when people find themselves in stressful situations without community resources and don't know how to cope. And whereas the majority of child abuse cases stem from conditions that are preventable in an engaged and supportive community, whereas child abuse neglect can be reduced by making each family have the support they need to raise their child in a healthy environment. And whereas child abuse neglect not only directly harms children, but also increases the likelihood of criminal behavior, substance abuse, health problems such as disease and obesity, as well as risky behavior such as smoking. And whereas all citizens should become involved in supporting families and raising their children in a safe and nurturing environment, and whereas child abuse prevention programs succeed because of the partnerships created among social services organizations, schools, faith communities, and civic organizations, law enforcement agencies, and the business community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the city of Aliceville, on behalf of the Department of Child Abuse and Neglect Prevention, the Children's Trust Fund, do hereby claim April 2024 as Child Abuse Prevention Month, proclaimed 27th day of March. Is there a motion to approve the resolution or proclamation?
I so moved.
Then moving and second to proclaim Aliceville April 2024 as Child Abuse Prevention Month. Is there any other discussion? All right, if not, let it be known by all those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Being the chair, the ayes have it. The motion carries. Item number 3, child back to school tax holiday 2024. Back to school sales tax holiday 2024 is this year on June 19th. No. Yeah, to notify. The notification date and the date is the same day.
Is it not July?
Yeah, July, I'm sorry. Thank y'all. I'm looking at it wrong. All right, but we have a deadline of July the 19th, but the tax holiday is July the 19th. The deadline to notify is June 19th. The sales tax holiday would be the 19th through the 21st. June 19th through the 21st. The back to school sales tax holiday begin. I'm sorry. I got my J's mixed up.
Okay.
June 19th is the deadline to notify the Alabama Department of Revenue. July 19th through the 21st is the actual sales tax holiday. The back to school sales tax holiday begins at 12:01 a.m. on Friday, July 19th, 2024. It ends at 12 midnight on Sunday, July 21st, 2024. As required by the code they cited, a participating county or municipality may submit a certified copy of their adopted resolution or ordinance approving for the sales tax holiday and any subsequent amends thereof to the Alabama Department of Revenue by the 19th of June The department will compile this information and list all counties and municipalities participating in the back-to-school sales tax holiday and issue a current publication of this list on their website. So typically, we retail, notice to retail and businesses and the public need to know whether or not your locality will participate in the 2024 back to school sales tax holiday. Please put it on your calendar to discuss. So, that being said, we normally participate. That's the one I think that we do participate in. There's a couple other ones that we don't, but typically for back to school supplies, which is book bags, the like, electronics, the places that sell it, sales tax on it. So I recommend that we approve it, but that we put it.
We have organizations already that are at work and involved in it. It's a good thing. But this is a way that the city could be involved in it. I see no reason why we should vote on it and approve it. I'll second the motion. Any more discussion? It just goes to some of the things that we have organizations that are already doing it. And we just add more to it.
All right, there's a motion, there's a second on the floor. Is there any, thank you for that, Councilman Wilder. Is there any other discussion? All right, all those in favor of approving the sales tax holiday of July 19th through the 21st of 2024, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? If the chair ayes have it, motion carries. Item number 3, alcohol permit request for the Aliceville Museum. The final process is getting the alcohol permit request. The Aliceville Museum had to go through the ABC board, and the final step is to get approval from the city council, as we have with previous others. This will be for the event that'll be on May the 4th, 2024, as a part of the reenactment from the Aliceville Museum. So everything is in order as far as what they have to do and submit through the state. So now it's our turn. So I make a motion that we approve the alcohol permit request to the Aliceville Museum.
I second.
Motion and second to approve the request for the Aliceville Museum. Is there any other discussion at this time? There's no more discussion. We'll move to a vote. All those in favor of approving the permit request, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Within the chair, the ayes have it. And the motion carries. Are we on item number? Are we on accounts payable? Councilman, you had an opportunity to have your bills in the docket. Any questions about the bill that's presented to you today? If none, I'll entertain a motion to pay the bills as presented. Been a motion to pay the bills as presented. Is there a second?
Second.
The motion is second on the floor. All those in favor of approving the bills as presented, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? In the chair, the ayes have it. Motion carries. Now we on to department reports. Item number 1, police report.
Mayor, council, public, as of today, there are 13 cases reported in the city of Aliceville, where 4 arrests were made out of those cases. We have corrections, we have 2 DUIs, 1 public intoxication, 4 harassment, 2 criminal mischief, 1 resisting arrest, and 2 trespasses as of today.
All right. So one additional update is this morning or this week we got opportunity to speak up on our truck, and we did get confirmation that it is ready for us to be ready for us this week, and we're gonna pick it up to the end of the next week sometime if scheduling permit. So that's the update on the on our truck. Thank you, Chief. All right.
They have a dump truck on fire as we speak.
All right. So fire department is putting out a fire. So that's what they do. Thank you for being out. As far as on their side, they are we have two new additional staff on the fire department. The fire department is still selecting individuals they want to be volunteers, and they are doing a repair on on our truck. We're doing a repair on our Tahoe. I'm trying to look for some parts on that, for that's part of the rescue vehicle that we use for the Tahoe. The one that the fire department uses. It's the old. On our public work side, anything else on the fire? All right, on our public work side, the park is in full swing. So we're asking that people not park on grass, so to speak. We're gonna set up some boundaries to try to get people to go out on it. Also, we are doing, we are gonna do what we do last year with our personnel, as far as getting a part-time school age person to try to help us out, so that way they can learn how to cut grass and pick up trash. That's pretty much all they're gonna be doing. And then that's all the updates we got on first. I have a question about that.
Who they got cleaning for?
Same people they got.
Yeah, who's the name of the thing?
Same people.
I don't know. I don't be there. I'm asking you.
Same people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody works for it. Bishop cut the grass. We've been doing it.
So he do the field and everything.
Who do the field? They do the field. Anybody else want to learn how to do the field? Do the field.
Well, I'm just saying, you got a new guy in the park working, and you ain't let the city council know nothing about it.
Okay. That's personnel. I'm not going to discuss personnel. So we're going to move on. If you want to talk about it in the executive session, then you can. But I'm going to set that down. Any other questions about further work? All right. We're moving on to the next subject. I'm not talking about anybody personnel in front of an open council. Chamber of Commerce. Ms. Rebecca wanted me to remind individuals that on May the 4th, we still have our Dogwood Festival. And on that Saturday, we'll do, May the 5th is Dogwood Festival. May the 4th, Dogwood Festival, and then we also have the things located inside the museum and the reenactment that will happen as well that weekend. So we got a full packed weekend on the 4th, and we'll lead into you. You got something on the museum.
Okay, first, the reenactment will be the 3rd and the 4th. Friday will be the movie and a reception. Saturday is the actual reenactment, and then the Dogwood Festival will be going on that morning also. That evening will be the USO dinner dance here in the auditorium at City Hall. Other things that are going on at the museum, as an example of the museum continuing to bring people from other areas. Last Thursday, we had a bus tour group from Minnesota come through. They came to Aliceville specifically to see the museum. They were, I think they were going from Tuscaloosa to Demopolis. So they kind of looped through here, spent some time with us. It was a really nice group, and then they went on to Demopolis to see Bluff Hall. It was part of a tour package they had to see Alabama. And I was happy to know that we were included as one of their stops. They had such a good time. If they do it again, they plan to come again. Another thing that's going on, I'm very excited about. For many years, we've been hoping to forge a relationship with the German language department at a university for them to translate the documents, the German documents we have. We have no idea what they say. There are lots of them, and I'm sure they're interesting. A professor from the University of Mississippi at Oxford has been talking with us. We are putting together a program, and they plan to work with us from now on, basically, translating documents and helping
You said
format
Oxford.
things.
You said Oxford?
Yes, Ole Miss.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the other Oxford.
No, although the
Okay.
professor is British, real nice guy, very interested. I think we'll get a lot of good information out of those translations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the report. For the audience, is there anything in the audience?
Are they going to bring the recycle bin back here?
Good question. So, I don't know. That's the real answer. I'm hoping that they will. With the county commission is in the process of revamping, and Miss Commissioner Nolan might be able to speak more on the process of revamping the waste facility. And they've been having personnel issues, so we trying to. I think we're the one who took it up there, so that way it could get dumped off because it was so full. And we probably gonna have to find somebody, bring our people back up there and equipment to bring it back again, because they just don't have the personnel right now. So we'll get it, but it's gonna take a minute.
So just get it through the process of, giving the changeover, into the doctor service, so you all should be seeing something probably like another month or so.
Start with Councilman Lewis.
So we have a new, like, we have a new people. And that's in the kids from the motor from back of the truck. So, I know you said Tuscaloosa, somebody else will pick up, then to the motor. So you purchase the motor, so where do you purchase the motor?
Purchase the motor from the local business.
You didn't notify me.
Yes, it is. It's actually.
You did about the diesel truck.
No, I did.
Yeah, I don't remember. You remember, Cook?
And nobody has remembered, it was written in the budget, and then we had we had a financial amount that was in the budget to fix the truck engine. We used a local person. We went with the lowest bid in the local area. I think it was Harquest. They're the ones that got the engine. That's where we got it. So we reached out to Jasper. Jasper engine was much higher. And all the other ones were much higher. And I don't like spending more than we have to. We actually got it under the budgeted amount. So it was already in the budget to get that fixed, but the engine just came in because we ordered it about 7 weeks ago.
What I'm saying, my thing is, like you did the diesel motor, we got 4 different mechanics. Well, I ain't got no problem who fixing them, but we got 4 different ones like we did the diesel motor. You ask me, do I know anybody? You ask Cookie, do he know anybody working? So I see now, it's just going to one mechanic. It should have been, we should have been checked before to see if you know a deal and fixing it big. That's what I'm saying. So you just tell you to one guy, I ain't got no problem with it. Who working? But he needs to be, should have been went to Gentry, should have went to Gary,
So question, did you ask me at the work session about it?
I didn't come no work
Okay,
session.
and then also, did you ask me, did we go to that place before then? Before this council meeting, have you asked me that question?
When we did the diesel, you said that
So be it that was because that was a non-covered expense that was outside of the budget. So I had to come to you all and ask you specifically for that. But everybody in this room got my cell phone number, could have asked me that question. But since we asked them at that council meeting, we went to Gentry. Gentry did not want to deal with it. We went to another mechanic. They did not want to deal with it either. And so therefore we use the people who want to use it. Now, if you know somebody else who wants to do it, I'm fine. We're not locked into any contract. We want it to be done and to be insured. So the long and short of it is we're gonna always find the cheapest way and most effective way to do it. So I don't have any partiality to anybody who's higher than the lowest bidder.
my thing, you need to start letting the city council know what's going on. So, I don't care about you getting mad and that.
I'm not mad.
I didn't go to a work session called I was working.
That's fine.
And I couldn't make it.
But outside of that, everybody here has my number if you want to talk. I'm not mad. I apologize if you think I'm mad. Well,
I
all
already know,
right.
man. I know what you're doing.
Okay. I'm trying to do the best and efficient job for the citizens of Valley. That is absolutely what I'm doing. So, you got anything else, sir? Sorry.
Go ahead, man.
All right. Yes, sir. Councilman Will, Bob?
Yes, when the city, school work for coming in.
Okay, put it out to.
Okay, yes, so, do we discuss it?
No,
Make it-
because I deal with personnel, and we ain't discussed any of them. So if somebody has somebody want to put in, that's fine. Last year we had 2 people that put in for it. So it seemed like if somebody has input, somebody that wants to do it, fine. We may be able to do more. That is fine. And if you got somebody specifically that you want to come in, that is fine too. But personnel is not something that we discuss out in the open meeting.
First, okay. Question was on the kids.
Okay.
Could we, I want to discuss it, like, maybe, I got some issue I want to bring up for you. Some concern in the work section.
Oh, that's okay.
About
That's
the
fine.
kids,
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't
fine.
give me a chance.
I apologize. Yeah, that's fine. My apologies, Mr.
But
White.
before the kids come in,
That's fine. Yeah. Good. I apologize.
that's it.
Ms. Ball.
I just, I know a lot of times people don't want, frustration, but it is a person, and especially when you're dealing with the council, it is a person's right to ask a question. I know a lot of times we don't want people to ask us questions, but it is a person, and especially a council, right to ask questions, and we're not, I don't know about no motor, could care less, I mean, it don't really matter. But, I noticed some murmuring in the audience, and that's his right to ask a question, and that's his right. It's my right to ask a question, so, not that we're trying to do this or say that, or go against, but, respect other people's right to ask a question, even though you may feel, you may feel some type of way about it. It's a person's right to ask a question, whether you answer it or not, that's that. So we don't have to, murmur or say anything like that. That's a person's right, and that we're on the council, and people have elected us to be over certain parts of the city. So if they have elected us to be over certain parts of the city, then it is our duty to be a spokesman for that part of the city. It's our duty. So I'm just saying the murmuring, and that's right. That's right. That's right. So we all here to do the business of the city. We don't have to be friends with each other. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to do none of that. But our main objective is to do the business of the city and do it right, without partiality, without anything else. That's the duty of the city. That's the duty of the people that you have put up here on this panel. That's the city. That's our responsibility.
Let me jump in there.
And if you, hold up, I'm not through. And if you cannot, respect that you have put us here to make a decision. That's our job. You put us here to make a decision. And if you don't think that we're qualified enough to make that decision, I'm sure you wouldn't have voted for us. So that's our duty. And I don't know about nobody else, but I'm gonna uphold my duty. I'm gonna uphold my part. Period.
Let me see why. It seems like it's just a problem with me. That's the problem with the city. It's a problem with me, nobody else. I'm telling you, I ain't calling no name, but the guy working with the city and the lady, it's a problem with me. I tell you what it is, I ain't scared to say it. I don't care, just like she said, I don't care if you don't like me, cause I ain't got no friends. I'm just being straight up. Cause they gonna lie on you all day. They gonna talk about you, they talk about Jesus. I know they don't like me, I don't care. That's what they can't stand, the truth. When you start telling the truth, they wanna lie on you and do this and do that. Be a man. No, I'm just saying, I'm just tired of how they try to come at you the wrong way.
Are they here?
I'm just saying, I ain't calling no name.
Anything
All right,
else?
speaking that Council Lewis said Jesus, they talked about Jesus. Today is Holy Week. So this is Holy Week. So I hope that you if you celebrate Easter or Resurrection Sunday, as I like to call it, that you find yourself in a church home somewhere on Sunday morning, hopefully. And other than that, I entertain you.
I want to be hosting
Oh,
on Saturday. So
On Saturday, we got 2 events.
Saturday
We got actually 3 events. I'm gonna talk about 2 of them. I'm gonna let you follow up on the last one.
Okay.
The first event that we have is our multiple sclerosis walk. That is the walk that's dealing going down Broadway. It'll be a 5K walk to the park and back, so it's about 5K. Also, we have a Easter egg hunt that a nonprofit group is putting on at the park from 10 to 3, 10 to 2, something like that. And then the last event is gonna be Miss Jill Nolan, not commissioner, but Miss Jill Nolan will be talking about the third event.
Yeah. So March the 3rd, Saturday from 11 to 2 o'clock, and this in partnership with Ms. Kamora Brown, the Lee Park and Recreation Director, and we thank you very much for the building. We will be down at the Armory from 11 to 3 o'clock. We have a free yoga class that will go on from 12 to 1. She will be bringing 25 mats for everyone, and everything is free. We'll have a free salad bar. We have Mild Watley coming. We have 5 Horizon coming. I think Mid South coming. Rural Prevention coming. Watley Service coming.
Cardiovascular health.
Huh?
Cardiovascular health.
Cardiovascular health from University coming. Am I right? Yep, coming, and that's just some. We have prizes, gift cards, air fryers, giving out fans, gift cards. If you do the yoga class, we're gonna have a $25 gift card after the yoga class drawing. Come out, come and socialize, enjoy yourself, learn about some healthy ways, some ways that you can be more healthier than you are. They're gonna be doing HIV and Hep C testing, probably blood pressure testing, and a little bit of that on the cardiovascular side. So we plan on having fun, eating healthy, free yoga, relaxing, and at 3 o'clock we over and out.
That sounds good. So again, if you're not out on Sunday or Saturday, you got a question follow up?
Yes. What time is the walk?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock is the walk. We're the yoga. We're doing the yoga, I think. Yeah.
So long story short, there's a lot going on in Aliceville on Saturday. So if you're in your house on Saturday in Aliceville, it's because you choose to be in your house on Aliceville on Saturday, because there's a lot that's going on that you can show your face at. And the last comment I'll leave with is government is not a straight line all the time. There are hills and valleys and things that you have to go through, but that's what makes a successful government. Differences of opinions are warranted. Differences of opinion are needed. That's how we got Aliceville. The founders of Aliceville didn't agree on everything. Go back and read the minutes. They didn't agree on everything, but they still pressed and made Aliceville what it is today. And it's our job to continue that, as well as every other government official. And in America, we don't have to fall out with each other just because we disagree with each other. And that's a benefit of being in America. It's not like being in Russia where Putin killed all of his people that try to run against him. So guess what? That's okay. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this is good. It's all right to have spiritual debate. I encourage it. And that's kind of what happens when you have a democracy. So that being said, let's go in with a motion to adjourn. I said, have a good evening.